Hello, tubers and tubettes. This is Dave Dixon up in Northern California. And just so you know, I love California. You do love it. Hey, I got messages from 3 different people yesterday, and I was kind of afraid to even open them because I know some people can be pretty negative. And I'm letting the homeless guys letting me go through. This is pretty nice of them. Now I'm stuck across the sidewalk, and this lady is going like 1 mile an hour. All right, so I'm back on the road here. So I got 3 messages from 3 different people, all in the same video, and I have like 30 new videos, so I was really surprised. And I'm kind of worried about those trolls, you know, and people saying negative things. It doesn't really bother me, but I just hate to even look at it, especially at night. So I waited till the morning, you know, until I had my cup of coffee, and I'm kind of up and around and doing different things before I wanted to respond to them. But I had Ed Rod, 6261, and Roll On Bussin'. So I'm assuming that he has a bus. I'm thinking that's what he's doing. But both of them were like, bro, what's with the music? And just imagine, okay, you've got a 66-year-old grandpa trying to do videos on YouTube, and he thinks that, hey, having the music in the background would help it so you don't hear cars, and, you know, kind of helps to attenuate everything. It is harder to do for the editing because I have to make it louder when I have my little title page and then louder at the end, but in the middle it has to go down low. But the more I look at it, and I've got more people asking about this. Johnny Appleseed also brought it up, saying that, hey, I don't think you need that music. It is distracting. And now that I look at it from a different point of view, it reminds me of like a bad 1970 porno movie, you know, where they have that music playing in the back that doesn't have anything connected to do with what you're going to the porno for. So I would just say that, hey, I'm 66 years old, going to be 67 next year. You know, take that into account. And I'm not going to be running that music anymore. I'm not sure about the title at the beginning and the title at the end. That takes a lot of work too, but I put it in there mostly so I know where the video is going to go, because it is kind of confusing in my memory. You know, there have been times where I've completely did another video only to realize I already did that video. But I'm getting kind of the hang of, you know, what I have ahead of me and what I have behind me and where I'm going. I know once I get the video created, I actually just delete the video on my iCloud, and that will delete it on my phone so I have more space. So thank you for you 2 guys for bringing it again to my attention. And then I had Craig Browning, 9448, and he was talking about, on the same video, but he was talking about having a place to park his van. I guess he's been living in his van for like 4 years, which I think that's super cool. And, you know, traveling all over the place and everything. I think that's every man's dream. But yeah, I messaged him back. But in one of my videos, I thought, well, you know what would be really cool is to have like a barn or a shed, you know, so that you could park your van in there, and then know that it's going to be stored and covered and safe, and, you know, all of that in let's just say Arizona, for instance, and then have another place up in Alaska, say, for instance, and you could follow the migration patterns of the birds, you know. So in the wintertime you go down south where it's warmer, in the summertime you go up north. With me, when I do my van life, if I ever do my van life, I'm building my van life van, but I'm not sure if I'm, you know, when or if I'm going to do any of that. But my dream would be to have a shed, or at least a building where I could actually put my van into the building, maybe with my trailer, and then go from the south to the north, you know, and just take different routes every time. That would be like a dream for me to do that. I have a good friend that would probably let me park my stuff over at his place, and he's in Alabama. But, you know, Alabama winters, I might as well be in, you know, maybe probably not Wyoming, but somewhere where it's cold anyway. So I think I have to really get south, maybe even down into Mexico, to really feel that snowbird, getting away from all of the bad stuff. Maybe Rosarita Beach. I've been down there numerous times, and that's super nice. And that might be nice to go down there and have a place down there. I'm not talking about a house or anything fancy, but I just think it would be nice to be able to drive your van into a shed / barn on a piece of property that you own, so nobody can say anything about it, and then be able to store it there. If I want to go traveling on an airplane, then I can just store it there, fly back to where I need to fly back to, and I know that it's safe, and no one's going to be messing with it. So I know that's a little more elaborate than what van life is supposed to be, but that's about the only way it's going to work for me. So anyway, thank you so much, Craig. I appreciate the message, and thank everybody else for suffering through that music. I don't think I'm going to change any of my videos by deleting the music at this point, but I'm going to just try to improve. And I know the last 3 videos I've already done, no music. A little bit of music on the lead in on one of them, and at the end, and I'll wait for somebody to say something about it. Or even the title pages. Maybe I don't need to have that title page at the beginning and at the end. But I don't know, I kind of like old school, and I feel like I need to do some work with it. It's funny because I've always described myself as a hot rodder, and the origins of hot rodding and creating a hot rod was really more to strip everything off of a regular car. So you'd have, like, let's just say like a 32 Ford, and to hot rod it, you would take the fenders off of it, the running board off of it, you put bigger tires for traction on the back, smaller tires for the front so it would steer easier, put a big engine in it, but basically getting everything off of that. And I'm not really a true hot rodder where I'm putting all this other crap on my videos that I probably don't need. So thanks for the reality check. And this is exactly what I'm saying about a community. Everybody was super nice about it. But one of the guys said, the music, bro. And that made me think, yeah, it's time to stop that. So you won't be seeing that again, music in the background, I don't think. And I'm going to just try to keep improving and listening to what you guys have to say. I know I still got to get those thumbnails on there, but I haven't learned how to do that yet. My son's supposed to help me this weekend. I don't know if any of you guys have sons out there, but we'll see if it happens. He always asks me, well, when are you able to, to talk about that? I go, anytime. I'm always available. I can make myself available. But, I'm sure that's the last thing he really wants to do on some of his free time on the weekend. So anyway, thanks to all of you guys, your comments. They were nice, and I think they persuaded me to get rid of the porno music. Thank you much, and have a great day.